The other thing, as soon as I get off this live, I have about an 8-box order coming in from D. Stevens on ribbon that I've been out of. So it's actually restocking a lot of items that have sold out. Very popular, for my shop, popular ribbons. Okay. Anybody love velvet? A lot of my clients love velvet. This is a beautiful red velvet, lush velvet, 2.5 inch ribbon we're going to use in this next design. I show it to you because I have 18 in my shop. The other ones that I was going to use that had maybe a gold back or had a silver back, I'm limited in those quantities, and I didn't think that was fair, because if somebody wanted to use it for a tree or whichever and they needed those limited amounts, then of course. But I have 18, and I don't think there's going to be 18 sold within the next hour or so. So I'm going to use this on the swag. So, and it, for those of y'all that know, it's the 072203. It is the red velvet. It's not the red hot velvet, because there's the red hot velvet. It is the red velvet. So this is one that is really popular. I just happen to have 18 because I just restocked it about a week ago. So, and then I'm going to use these sprays. So I'm using a lot of red, of course, but a lot of green, a lot of just things that you see in the holiday season, that from metallic bells to gold bells, I mean, all different. You see silver bells. There's songs about that, you know, so you just see those options all year. Why not make something that brings that together? Whether it has bells in it, I don't have bells, and I was going to make it just a simple design, but you could add bells. And I actually have silver bells in my room. You know, I just might go get them if y'all would want me to use them. I didn't even plan that. So I just had silver deco mesh available already cut. Again, time saver. But what I did, okay, so to start here, and I'll run and go get those bells if y'all want to do that. Show me hearts or thumbs up or something if y'all want me to add bells to this, because we'll try it. Okay, then what I did here, besides the deco mesh, and it's only 10-inch deco mesh, and I'll show you how I did it, but I intertwined a 24-inch pine swag in my shop with, I have to unbox it, but with a 20, I want to say it's like 22 inches, so it's just a little bit slimmer, but I intertwined both of those, and then I added deco mesh. Okay, so because again, you're able to see, it gives it a sturdier base, but then you're able to see the flocking in here as well. And we're able to put these sprays in here. Now, I showed you the ribbon, which we love ribbon, right? This is why we're here today, is for the ribbon. Then here's another spray that I have, and Wild About Ree's, Deanna. I'm sorry, I said Deanna. Dina. Excuse me. I have a very difficult name, and I got her name wrong. The Wild About Ree's. She used this in one of her designs, and it has those pokey little sprays in it. So if y'all liked what she did, again, then she has a lot more followers than me. So, you know, you might want to go and give her a look. She just recently used it in a design. So, and I could tell you what design, but I've been a little busy, so I haven't. Now here you can actually get a few things. I think it's 3, but you can even break up those 3 depending on how many you want in your design. So that spray I separated it into 3. So I got 3 of these sprays and I just separated them. Then the other spray with the pine cones is this one. And these are in my shop. I'm showing you things that are actually in my shop. And some of them actually have free shipping on them. I don't know. I think this one does because it's been popular. But again, everything's flocked. So again, it goes well with the flocked theme. So, did you want me to go get those bells? I don't have to. Love learning about these designs. Cool. Yay. Great idea. Okay. I'll be right back. Because if they don't work, I'm not going to do them. But I'll still bring them. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, here they are. Here are the bells. I don't even know where I got them. I've had them for so long. See? Rogan House? Who knows? So, this is the bells. And I thought maybe leave the cording on because it can go with the pine cones. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to see. So, it's a little test for me. And of course, I put the smaller one and the larger one, balance it out. Do y'all see what I just did? Kind of balanced it out a little bit. Because of course you got to put a big bow in it, right? And there is a seam in the actual bow, but I could try to hide the seam. So, one of them fell because I don't have it tied in yet, but something like that. With the ribbon and the bows and the embellishments and all that good stuff. Y'all ready for this? Okay. Gonna have to take the tags off and everything. Move the embellishments over to the side because that's the last thing that I do in my designs. So much glitter. So much glitter. But have great velvet, right? So what I was gonna say was how I actually put my, and I love working with 10-inch deco mesh. I've used the 21-inch, but what I do is I unroll it, kind of make it look like a scroll where you actually have it in one hand evenly and then the other hand, and then I just bunch it together. Just like that. And then you have some sides that maybe are sticking out. I just go down and pull it through. And that's it. So there's nothing really snagging it. If it's still out, just cut it. I've never had a customer tell me that there was ever an issue with the deco mesh. Besides it fading. Besides that it fades, of course. Their designs still look great. And then I just take 2 ties of the actual pine. Oh, still have some of those sprays. And put it in the very bottom. Put it right there. So, and I think I used 8, which maybe 9. I usually like using an odd number, but I can't remember how many I actually put in there. But again, what fills your space that you're wanting? Probably in a spring or a summer design, I'd probably put more deco mesh because you won't want to see the pine as much. All right. So, here's the bell, right? I need to leave room for the actual bow, which I'm going to place in the top. And I'm just going to tie in, because I'm going to use the actual ties of the actual pine. Bring this in and loop it around. You can zip tie it in, but for time's sake, I can do this just like this. Bring that in, just like so. Because it's a metal bell or an aluminum bell, but it's metal. So again, it's going to can't really glue it in, you know, per se. Okay, then I'm going to take this one. I didn't take the tag off. I'll take the tag off. I'll remember to take the tag off. Maybe I should keep this because now I don't remember, and if somebody wants another one, you never know. I get more questions about a double door than any other application. I have a lot of clients have double doors here in Texas. So bringing this in. Do y'all have a lot of clients that have double doors? I do. Okay, so let me hold this for placement purposes. Let me hold this up so y'all can see for placement purposes. Looks good. And then I'm just going to tie it in with the actual, what do y'all think? Looks good? Thumbs up. Thumbs up or hearts, whatever y'all want to do. It'd be great. If not, tell me it sucks. Redo. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so this is another example of placement when you're talking about your working with your designs. So again, I'm bringing in that flocked pine, long needle pine, to bring in and kind of tie in the bells that I've done. Okay. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to hide the actual cording. So if somebody does have a glass door, you don't see it. So I'm going to show you the back. So there's the front so far. So it looks okay. I think it actually kind of ties it in together. Had no idea I was going to be using bells. And of course I'm flocking all over me. So welcome to designing ShowStopper Designs. Designing. Okay, I'm only going to use one ribbon to keep it simple and to keep it unique. Of course, I'm using the D. Stevens 2.5 inch red velvet, and I'm going to actually make the bow in the very top. I like making, yep, there I went, making my loops 8 inches. I think it looks great in swags. I think it's a great size. I think I went up to 9 in that wreath just because it was a big wreath. Okay, and I'm going to actually make 3 loops. So make for sure that your loops are even. And then, of course, your ribbon. And I might cut it in a dove or keep it. And I'm just going to hold it together here. Make sure it's all coming together. I like to zip tie my ribbons, my bows, my bows. And then I just tie them in elsewhere. I swear I have more flocking on me because I raised that up against me. And we're just going to do a 3-loop bow because again, I want to keep it simple. But it's not only the quality of the ribbon, it is the look I'm going for in this design. Making sure that this ribbon is snug and it's actually going to hold its shape. I mean, come on, the wire in here is just fabulous. Just fabulous. Perfect for what I'm using it for, okay? So I put a zip tie in there. And I'm going to put a zip tie on the bottom to tie it into the actual design. Clip it. I got 15 minutes to finish this design. I don't know if I'm going to do it in 15 minutes, but we're going to try. We're going to try. Okay, so bring the ribbon on around. Bring it on down. Because again, I'm going to tie this in kind of like you would see a bow on a car, you know? I mean, it's just going to be some wow red. Beautiful red. Got deco mesh in here, trying to get to the zip tie. Bringing it on around. Remember, we have to add in our embellishments. Putting in the zip tie. Pulling in that bow. Because this is the other reason why you make such large loops for your bow. Because again, you're going to make it, has to go through that deco mesh too. Then we're going to bring it on down. And I like to loop my ribbon. We can go in between the bells. I'm going to go around the bells this time. Bring it together over here. And you don't have to keep it one consistent loop, if that makes any sense. Okay, so all I did, and I'm hugging that bell right there. Okay, I'm going to show you what I did. I'm just hugging that bell right there. Because again, I love contrast. I love to show that you have contrast in your design. And again, we're going to be able to pull these up, these bows, these ribbons, and even have it with the embellishment. I am going to leave it right there because I really like having that long, it's almost like it's a present, you know, when you have like long loops on a present. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to bring this on down because working with ribbon, it's amazing. It can always work in your favor when you're using ribbon, and especially quality ribbon. I'm going to cut it straight across because I don't know if I'm just going to fold it. But again, we're going to keep looping our ribbon. The other thing I do is I take the ribbon and I make a good size loop with it. Just, this one's going to be 7 because again, it's not in that bow. It's just an accent. And the tail is 10. But I haven't folded it, so it'd be more like 8. Okay, so take the loop, and then I'm actually going to place this in here, right next to this bell, and I'm going to just tie off, grab another pine, if I can find one here. If you can't find one, you can always use a pipe cleaner to tie it in, but I found one. And then again, have your ribbon coming out of the design. We're going to make another loop. Now I think I'm wanting it to go this way. I'm switching it, and I'm wanting to go this way. Designers always change their mind, right? We get it in there, and then we're like, oh, that's what I want to do with it, right? I didn't know I wanted to do bells 5 minutes ago, you know? I now wanted to do bells. All right, so I'm just going to take it and make a nice billow, and then we're going to have that tail of the ribbon coming out. And again, nice contrast with the actual red. And again, this is the red velvet in my shop. D. Stevens, red velvet is in my shop. I'm going to give it a nice tail coming down a good foot. Because again, I'm trying to make it look like it's a gift, like it's a present. Okay, I'm going to hold it up. See how it's coming together? And it doesn't have an embellishment besides the bells. It doesn't have an embellishment in there. Just some ribbon. And that's why we're here today, right? For the love of ribbon. All right, then I'm gonna do a billow here, maybe one on the other side. I don't know. We'll just have to check, okay? So we're gonna do it again. That was 10. Then I'm gonna pinch it. Go 10 minutes. Make it 7-inch loop. And then I'm gonna bring it in this direction. I'm going up. Where I went down the other way, I'm gonna go up this way. It's not gonna be a ton of ribbon since I have the bow right here, but you do need to consider working with the sides because a wreath is on a door mainly, and folks open that door, right? Could be on a front door. Let's see. Let's go this way. And then down. So we're gonna have a short bow. I'm sorry, short. I call it short. It's really not that short. And then we're gonna have the long part coming down because again, you have the larger bell that way, but not as long as what we had at the bottom. And just for grins, I'm folding them. I'm gonna fold them. I'm gonna fold this one because again, it has a nice, I believe on this, it's the dupion is the back. So you have the velvet, lush velvet on the front and the dupion on the back. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up. So, bringing the bells in, the design, the lovely ribbon coming in. I did not fold this one. Cannot believe yeah, let's use bells. I had no idea that I was gonna do that. Why not, right? Then of course you can use the deco mesh to have it come around. Of course, right? Here we go. So what do y'all think? I'm probably not even holding it straight, but again, no embellishments in. I'm really thinking that I'm just gonna leave it like that. There's 3 sections of ribbon. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I like using odd numbers. I think it's plenty of ribbon for this design. What do y'all think? Hi. Hi. I said, if I don't say, see, I just start designing. If I start talking, then I start talking. Then if I start designing, I actually design. So, if I missed you coming on, please know that I'm very grateful for y'all to be here. It's so much fun to do this because I don't get the opportunities to do this as often as I like. I had a pen. See, this is the other problem. If I lose where I put my pen, I end up finding it, or my foot finds it, or somebody's foot finds it around here. So again, that's the ribbon I used. It's the 07-22-03. So if you even have it in your stash, that's the ribbon I just used in this design. Okay, going back here. So I have 5 minutes. Lindsay's up next in this lovely, lovely ribbon challenge. 2 days. If y'all didn't know or hear what I was saying earlier, go back and watch the replay or give me a few minutes because I'm going to explain it. It is a 2-day challenge. It started at 10 o'clock today and it's ending at 9. It's going to start again at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, and it's going to go till 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And it's literally a ribbon challenge. It is what can you create with ribbon. I'm not going to be able to finish this, but y'all will be able to see what I was able to do with the ribbon, plus what I was able to finish, not really start on this live, but actually start and use in that lovely ribbon. and those embellishments. Okay, Mr. Nutcracker, you're always crooked. But there you go. Now, Lindsay with Be Happy Cottage 1983 is up next, okay? In the description of this live, of my live, has the link to her business page. She's gonna go live. She's gonna use ribbon. She's gonna design something fabulous. So make for sure that y'all go back. If you don't have time to do it, just make for sure you'll go back and watch the replay. You know, we all have time for replays, right? Because you can fast forward those things. So again, she also has a free private group, and you're able to actually watch these whenever you want. But again, it's a free group. The name of the group, I want to make for sure y'all, the link is in my description of this live. It is Be Happy Crafting 1983. That is the free group. There's already 2,000 people in there. So make for sure, I'm one of them, but make for sure you go in there. It's free. It's free. You'll get to see all the lives that are happening today. And again, if you're busy tomorrow with all the things we have going on, watch the replays of the ones tomorrow. And you'll be in the free group and you'll see these. Hopefully she'll want us to come back. Cross your fingers. You know, if you want to have us come back or have our designs and lives featured there. So many great designers, y'all. I feel so bad to have to hold anybody up from watching what Lindsay's going to do, but she is up next at 3 o'clock Central Time. All this is Central Time, so make for sure that y'all understand, those on the California coast or those in the New York coast. Just make for sure. I know, West Coast, East Coast, I know. But again, just make for sure that y'all go on and watch these lovely, fabulous, talented designers. So I hope y'all enjoyed it today. I had no idea I was going to do this, but the actual bell swag, still have to put in the embellishments. All of these are going to go in there. I mean, wow, it's going to be, some would call it a showstopper. And then, of course, the flocked berries and pine cones, they're going to go in next. So, again, as always, I appreciate y'all coming on and watching me today. If you didn't catch the whole thing, go back, watch a replay. You can fast forward through why I talk and all of that. But you can actually get some really nice tips on what you can design yourself if you're designers, or if you like what I did. This will be for sale hopefully soon. The Nutcracker's going up for sale later on today in my shop. And then if you like the supplies that I use, they're also in my shop. So you can use your own DIY and put it together. Doesn't have to look like this because I can't remember where I got these bells, but you can use your own bells. You can use different bells. You can use all different types of things. Ornaments. Think about it. Ornaments. This time of year, you've got so many ornaments, different size ornaments, different styles, different colors. They can go in there. Candy. Rounded candy could go there. The possibilities are endless, okay? Just make for sure that you're using fabulous ribbon. It makes a statement in your designs. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. I appreciate it. Go watch Lindsay. She's great. Again, the name of her shop is Be Happy Cottage 1983. Go watch her. Thanks for joining me today. Y'all have a great day. Be nice to one another and be kind. See y'all soon.